Hey everyone, long time no see. It has been quite a while since I made one of these, and actually that's not entirely true. I feel like over the course of the last 2 years I've like filmed a handful of things and just never like done anything with it. But that is hopefully going to change. I have decided that I want to sort of start this back up. This time I think with a fresh perspective of less day in the life random stuff and more like specific focusing on photography and business ownership and wedding planning and all of the things that I feel like I know a little bit more about now. But I just wanted to sort of recap on the last, I guess, 2 years since, I don't know, I think some of you guys probably have followed along on social media because all the big stuff I always share. But anyways, back in February, I left my full-time job to run Hannah Michelle Photography full-time, and that has been probably the most like rewarding experience of my whole life. I started at the beginning of this year with 8 weddings on the books, and by the end of the year, I think we'll have shot 31, maybe 32 weddings. So it's been crazy. The growth has been unbelievable. So I definitely want to talk about sort of how I made that happen and how I made that jump from, you know, the stability of a full-time job and a salary and regular hours and weekends and everything to going full force into self-employment. And sort of just how that journey has been. Another thing that I want to talk about is sort of how I've expanded my business offerings from really exclusively like wedding photography and portrait work to the work that I've done with bloggers and shooting interiors and all sorts of other like segments of my business, and just how I sort of got my foot in the door in those departments as well. But I think entrepreneurship in general is like a huge topic, and people are scared to ask the questions because they don't want to feel dumb. And I have done my fair share of looking dumb over the last year. There's a lot of things that I probably would do differently. There's a lot of things that I still haven't even done myself, that I'm still learning. And I feel like this is going to be a learning experience pretty much for the rest of my career. So I'm excited, but also eager to share what I know, but also maybe learn from you guys the things that I don't already feel like I know pretty well. So that's kind of on my radar for this. Besides that, I guess in my like personal life, I got engaged, and now I guess it's my turn to do all of this. And I think that planning a wedding as a wedding vendor has been a super eye-opening experience. Before, I knew a little bit about coordination from working for a coordinator, and now, you know, I know a lot about wedding photography from doing that for a number of years now. And I think that working with all these other vendors has given me a lot of good insight. So I absolutely would love to share that sort of knowledge of just how I've navigated like planning a wedding while working in the wedding industry. And I guess from there, if people are interested to hear about, you know, photography, techniques, editing, stuff like that, I might not be the best person to ask, but I absolutely will share what I know. I think what I want for this is to sort of be a resource for other entrepreneurs to not only like get ideas, but also to see that like this is real life and everything isn't perfect ever. It's hard. It's really hard running your own business, and being positive about it all the time is not realistic, even though this could be your dream job. And it is my dream job. This is something that I've wanted since I was a child. But with the good, there's always a little bit of bad. And I think learning how to navigate those things is super important. And a lot of it is stuff that you're just gonna have to learn by doing. But if I can prevent anyone from making mistakes that are avoidable with the knowledge that you need, I think that that's my goal here. But I think if I can make anyone's life easier and make that transition smoother with my experiences, then I think I've done my job, and that's kind of my goal here. Sorry, that was, you know, 5 minutes of me rambling. Anyways, I will leave my social media links below so you can see sort of the work that I'm doing. And I would love to know what you guys want to see, what you want me to talk about, or if you want me to literally shut up and not do this ever again, tell me. And then if you guys are all lucky, my kitties will make appearances in this as well. So that's always a nice little bonus. All right, again, social media links are below so you can see my work. Please tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you want me to talk about, what you want me to shut up about. Any and all feedback is greatly appreciated. Bye guys.